Let us pray. Almighty God, in your wisdom and goodness, you have appointed also the leaders and parliament for the whole of the society. The just government of the people, we beseech you to behold the abundant shelter as your servant whom you have pleased to call to the performance of the total trust in this republic. Let your blessing descend upon us, the assembled, and grant us retreat and consider all matters that shall come under our deliberation. In so just a faithful manner as to promote your honor and glory, and to advance peace, prosperity, and welfare of our country and of those whose interests we have committed to our church. Amen.
Under number 1, administration of health.
Next order.
Under number 2, communication from the chair.
Next order.
Under number 3, messages.
Next order.
Under number 4, petitions.
Next order.
Under number 5, papers.
Next order.
Under number 6, notices of motion.
Next order.
Under number 7, statements.
Next order.
Under number 8, motion, the ban of single-use plastics and establishment of the recycling centers within the county by Honorable Abubakar Abdi.
Motion the ban of a single-use plastics and establishment of recycling centers within the county. That aware that also is a function of county government according to the 4th schedule of the Constitution of Kenya 2010. Further aware that Article 69(1)A of the Constitution of Kenya obligates the state to ensure sustainable exploitation, utilization, management, and conservation of the environment and natural resources. Appreciating that sustainable waste management is essential to achieving environmental conservation, public health protection, and climate change mitigation. Noting that establishment of recycling centers in major towns such as Isiolo Town, Oldonyiro, Garbatula, and Meti will create green jobs, reduce pollution, and enhance community participation in waste management. Concerned that single-use plastics continue to pose a serious environmental challenge within the county, contributing to pollution of rivers, markets, streets, grazing lands, and harming both livestock and wildlife. This House resolves that the County Executive Committee member for Water, Environment, Natural Resources, and Energy 2. 1. Establish and equip at least one recycling center in each of the major towns, namely Isiolo Town, Garbatula, Oldonyiro, and Meti. 2. Undertake public awareness and sensitization campaigns on the dangers of single-use plastics and benefits of recycling. 3. Formulate and enforce legislation to ban the use, sale, and distribution of single-use plastics within the county.
Second. Motion that aware that solid waste disposal is a function of county government according to the 4th schedule of the Constitution of Kenya 2010. Further aware that Article 69(1)A of the Constitution of Kenya obligates the state to ensure sustainable exploitation, utilization, management, and conservation of the environment and natural resources. Appreciating that sustainable waste management is essential to achieving environmental conservation, public health protection, and climate change mitigation. Noting that the establishment of the recycling centers in major towns such as Isiolo Town, Oldonyiro, Garbatula, and Meti It creates green jobs, reduce pollution, and enhance community participation in waste management. Concerned that single-use plastic continue to pose a serious environmental challenge within the county, contributing to the pollution of rivers, market street, grazing land, and harming both livestock and wildlife. This House resolved that the county executive committee member for water, environment, natural resources, and energy to from one establish and equip at least one recycling center in each of the major towns, namely Isiolo, Tawan, Garbatula, Oldonero, and Murphy. Number two, undertake public awareness and sensitization campaigns on the dangers of the single-use plastic and the benefits of recycling. Number three, formulate and enforce legislation to ban the use, sale, and distribution of single-use plastics within the county. The motion is open for debate. The member.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. As you know that we must take care of the environment, or the environment will take care of us. As a key factor in the climate change, these things, the entire thing is connected to the also climate change. We must make sure that we dispose of our plastics in a manner that is acceptable across the world. When you go to the towns like Dubai, what you see there is environment welcome. And this is due to the collective responsiveness of the local and the government there. In Kenya, as a country, we need to step up so that we make sure that our towns will have centers that can take care of the plastics. Plastics are the main source of pollution environment because it is non-biodegradable, I think. It is not disposable. So once we come up with such centers, it will enhance this because, as you see, we have a lot of unemployment in our counties. Then in the malaria, they were awarded because of the environment responsiveness of planting trees. But once we come up with such initiative of coming up with a recycling center, it will be a step ahead of others in terms of keeping our environment clean. So the second thing, we have a seasonal river, which is Wasomiro, which are being polluted heavily by these plastics, and our animals end up chewing these things, and it becomes a health hazard to them. So all this can be sorted out if we become responsible. And we become responsible in a manner that we come up with something, then we have a mobile team that monitors all the activities of these centers. I urge all the members to support this motion and contribute whatever that you have in your mind. Salura.
The opportunity to contribute to this noble motion. Mine is to say that the issue of the recycling center at various township is quite important because the plastic has a lot of impact on especially the livestock, and also when it goes to the river or to the ocean, it damages the life of the marine. So, but when we recycle, it is we utilize the items which otherwise will damage our environment and also create job opportunity. So it's good to consider the recycling center, either in this center or in the township. Is very important. And also, even leave alone this issue of the recycling, the cleanness within our centers are even wanting.
It is really in bad condition. Even this Isiolo town, if you go, you will see that the issues of environmental cleanliness is, Mr. Speaker, sir, is in a very bad condition. So we are urging the concerned department, which is the Department of Water, Environment, Natural Resources and Energy, which the Mr. Speaker, sir, you are the chair, kindly consider the environmental cleanliness, either in terms of the recycling of the waste plastic material, and also the general cleanliness within the townships, because currently most of the cleaners who are there were retired, and then there was no recruitment of recruitment to replace them, meaning that the surfaces lack personnel to work, especially in my place. You know, during the night you see the assembly of the donkeys, and then when they leave their waste product within the town, and if you know the daily cleaning is not ongoing, you know, like the waste of the donkey has some health hazard. It causes diseases. So we are urging the department to fast track also the cleanliness within the town, and also this the proposed recycling is also the best idea. Thank you.
Nicholas.
Yes. Shukuru sana Mheshimiwa Spika, naamka kuunga hoja hii mkono. Hii hoja ni hoja nzuri sana kulingana na mazingira yetu. Mazingira yetu yamekuwa machafu sana. Hii plastic, kwanza hizi plastic na makaratasi. Mheshimiwa Spika, ukiangalia sisi ni wafugaji. Unapochinja unakuta mnyama anapokula hizo karatasi unakuta tumbo inajaa. Na inafanya tunapoteza wanyama wengi. Na pia inachafua, inaleta magonjwa mengi katika eneo zetu. Mheshimiwa Spika, kutengeleza kituo hizi ya urejeleaji, yani kutengeleza katika sehemu zetu itasaidia sana. Number 1, inabuni nafasi ya kazi kwa vijana. Ya pili, inafanya mazingira yetu kuwa mazingira safi. Kwa hivyo Mheshimiwa Spika, naunga mkono kwa sababu hii itafanya kaunti yetu vijana wengi, kwa sababu ukiangalia ukitembea katika maeneo utakuta hizo mazingira. Kwanza eneo yangu hapa chini hapa, na mali hata fisi ilikula mama hapa karibu na hii eneo hapa karibu na hapa chini hapa bora hapa karibu na sewage. Hapo ndio mali takataka hiyo huwa inatupwa. Na Mheshimiwa Spika, mama alikuliwa hapo kwa sababu hiyo takataka. Na hapo unakuta vijana wengi hawa town hawa wanao nini, unakuta wanajificha huko. Hata huko usalama, hali ya usalama inakuwa mbaya. Hali ya hewa, wale watu wako bande hiyo, hali ya hewa ni mbaya. Unakuta watu, kwa hivyo inaleta magonjwa mengi kwa watoto, kwa watu. Kwa hivyo ndipo tunasema kutengeleza vituo kama hizi za kutengeleza haya itapunguza hiyo uchafu. Na Mheshimiwa Spika, pia vijana wengi wale hawana kazi watapata ajira hapo. Kwa hivyo Mheshimiwa Spika, hii process ikitengenezwa katika ward zetu zote itakuwa ni mzuri na itainua uchumi, pia itainua uchumi wetu na itakuwa vyema. Kwa hivyo kampeni hii sisi tunaiunga mkono sana. Tunaiunga mkono. Na kwa sababu wakati kama ya mvua, hiyo wakati inabeba ukiteremka, kama hata na wakati ya mvua, kama wakati inanyesha hivi, hii chafu yote unakuta inateremka kule hata. Na hiyo eneo kama wakati juzi kuna nini, wakati gari ya mwenzetu ilibebwa na maji. Tulienda kutafuta ile vijana walikuwa wamebebwa na maji. Mheshimiwa Spika, huko ilikuwa inanuka sana, ulikuwa na ile ufundo. Ukiingia pale ilikuwa na ufundo mingi sana. Na tulipata mtu mwingine amefichwa chini ya hiyo vitu chafu. Kwa hivyo tunafurahia hii hoja ni mzuri sana, imekuja wakati mzuri. Kwa hivyo tunaiunga mkono na itafanya mazingira yetu iwe safi sana. Kwa hivyo kwa hayo mimi nashukuru kwa hayo machache ambayo nimesema.
members, you have debated exhaustively. I now put the question. At aware that solid waste disposal. Remover, do you have something to say?
No, I think.
At aware that solid waste disposal is a function of the county government, according to the fourth schedule of the Constitution of Kenya 2010. Further aware that Article 69(1)(a) of the Constitution of Kenya obligates the state to ensure sustainable exploitation, utilization, management, and conservation of the environment and natural resources. Appreciating that sustainable waste management is essential to achieving environmental conservation, public health protection, and climate change mitigation. Noting that the establishment of recycling centers in major towns such as Isiolo Town, Oldonyiro, Galbatora, and Limeti will create green jobs, reduce pollution, and enhance community participation in waste management. Concerned that single-use plastic continues to pose serious environmental challenge within the county, contributing to pollution of rivers, market, street, grazing land, and harming both livestock and wildlife. This has resolved that the county executive committee member for water, environment, natural resources, and energy to Roman 1 establish and equip at least one recycling center in each of the major towns, namely Isiolo, Garbatula, Oldonyiro, and Mirti. Roman 2 undertake public awareness and sensitization campaigns on the dangers of the single-use plastics and benefits of the recycling. Roman 3 formulate and enforce legislation to ban the use, sale, and distribution of single-use plastic within the county. Will as many of the same opinion say aye?
Aye.
Will as many of the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. Next order, class.
Speaker, that's all for today.
So, members, the House stands adjourned until tomorrow, 21st Thursday, at 2:30 p.m. Thank you.
Sorry, but that's it. I don't know. No, I was looking at